Don't think for 1 second that I don't know that you're the reason me and my girl split up. And don't think that you're not going to pay for it either.
Last night's Unforgiven was definitely one for the books. And the road to Cyber Sunday starts right now. This is your barbecue-loving friend Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler, the King of Memphis, bringing you live action, Monday Night Raw style.
Every superstar in the locker room wants to be a part of Cyber Sunday, JR.
You're not wrong, King. And the best way to do that is to make an impact here tonight.
Making an impact is what the Raw superstars do best. I can't wait to see what happens tonight.
Oh, come on now. What's he doing here? He's not involved in this match.
Maybe not officially, JR, but it looks like his presence is going to be felt here tonight.
Well, you can say that again. This is a damn mugging.
He just took one heck of a beating, and he's not even in the ring yet.
That's not going to improve his odds of victory here one bit.
You can say that again. He might as well not even bother competing tonight.
That went nowhere.
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody.
Show off all you want, but it's not going to win you the match.
No, but getting the crowd behind you can certainly give you the edge. You're not going to get him with that one.
I hate to admit it, but when I look at superstars like the Great Khali, part of me is glad I don't wrestle that much anymore.
Are you seriously admitting that the Great Khali intimidates you?
Don't go putting words in my mouth. I'm not saying I couldn't beat him. I'm just saying I'm glad I don't have to try.
What an incredible performance by these phenomenal superstars.
Did you expect anything less, JR? I mean, look who's in the ring right now.
No, I didn't, King. I had high expectations, and I'm happy to say that this match has exceeded them all.
If any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
That's for sure. No matter how beat up you are, you can't ever let your opponent know the extent of your injuries.
And that's easier said than done, JR. The human body can only absorb so much punishment.
I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
You've got to have some excellent conditioning to be able to do what they do.
Well, that's the name of the game, JR. You got to keep moving. No dog ever peed on a moving car. What does he think he's doing? He's just showing off for the crowd now.
He's wrestling the match his way, and I think it's going to pay off, mark my words.
I think these superstars are getting some feedback from the crowd, JR.
Nothing wrong with that, King. That's what we like to hear.
He reversed it. You know, JR, everyone goes on and on about how great The Undertaker is, but I think he's overrated. It takes more than black lights and some dry ice to impress me.
How about a perfect record at WrestleMania, King? How about being a multiple-time WWE champion? My God, would you look at the power of this superstar?
Here we go. Tombstone pile driver.
And there's the cover. Look at the fire in the eyes of the Great Khali. He's here to deliver a slobber knock.
Yeah, well, that's not hard to do when you're a 7-foot monster.
Is there any superstar in WWE who can go toe-to-toe with that man, The Undertaker? I don't think there is.
Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? There's no way The Undertaker's gonna win this match. Just look at him.
Oh, I am, King.
There he goes, JR. He's been busted open. Look at all of that blood.
Would you at least try and not sound so gleeful, King? This is serious.
You're darn right it's serious, JR. It's deadly serious. All's fair in love and war, and this is definitely a war. Oh, man. Don't tell me he's about to do what I think he's about to do.
Tombstone pile driver. My God, what an impact. Looks like he's trying for a pin here. 2, 3. This capacity crowd is... I'm amazed that he can even walk away from the ring after that one, quite frankly.
And he's just barely walking away, JR. It looks like that leg might be injured.
I wouldn't be surprised. The match was brutal enough, even without the ambush before it.
I don't even know why he went through with it. He might have been seriously injured.
It's because he didn't want to let the WWE fans down, King. He's got an awful lot of heart.
He's got a lot of heart, all right. Too bad it's not pumping any blood to his brain.
Wow, I'm really sorry that I've got such a crazy ex-boyfriend. I know you've got a non-title match against him, and I'd like to manage you, if that's okay. And I'd definitely be up for spending some time together after the show.
Welcome to Raw, everybody, where Cyber Sunday is just over a month away. This is good old JR Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler at ringside. And tonight, folks, it's all about payback for one superstar.
He could have avoided this whole situation if he wasn't chasing another superstar's girl.
Well, first of all, King, they're no longer together. And second, I don't think he had any involvement with her whatsoever.
Maybe you're right, but I don't think these guys are interested in listening to reason.
A big New England welcome from Portland, Maine. This is good old JR Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
I've never seen a crowd so fired up, JR. They can't wait to get started, and neither can I.
That makes two of us, King. I don't think Portland's going to know what hit it after tonight.
Is it just me, or does the dead man seem a little off tonight?
I don't know what match you're watching, King, but the dead man looks as good tonight as when he first appeared in the WWE.
I'm not sure if it's your eyes or your brain that shot JR, but that's ridiculous. The Undertaker should quit now, while he can still retire with some dignity. Ugh. There's the reversal.
What a reversal.
Oh boy, these top rope moves can go either way.
This is Raw action at its finest. That's why Raw is the #1 brand of sports entertainment.
You've got that right, JR. You're not going to see this kind of action on SmackDown.
Not on SmackDown or anywhere else. There's nothing else out there that can come close to the excitement of seeing the Raw superstars perform live. He's not going to get caught with that one. I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
You've got to have some excellent conditioning to be able to do what they do.
Well, that's the name of the game, JR. You gotta keep moving. No dog ever peed on a moving car.
Oh, that's a lovely image, King.
3.
I'd ask you where you come up with this stuff, but he's got the crowd and his opponent in the palm of his hand.
That can change in an instant, especially if you let your opponent catch his breath. Ugh. You gotta respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to make more sacrifices than any other professional athlete I know.
It really is like being married to your career. There's not much room for anything else.
And marriage is a subject which you happen to be something of an authority. Isn't that right, King?
Come on now, JR. A man doesn't know what true happiness is until he's married. And then it's too late. I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans would be disappointed if they didn't go all out.
That's easy for the fans to say. They've never set foot inside that ring.
No, but they spend their hard-earned dollars to watch what goes on inside it. And without them, we'd all be out of the show.
After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstars are trained professionals.
And even they don't walk away from every match in the best shape.
They sure don't. We've seen more than one superstar taken out of here on a stretcher.
I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human...
My God, would you look at the power of this superstar?
Here we go. Tombstone pile driver. He's going for the pin.
1, 2, 3.
Look at the masterpiece. This guy's...
I'd hate to be the next superstar to cross that man.
No kidding. I don't think I've ever seen him this angry.
And I have a bad feeling in my Oklahoma guts that this isn't over.
Normally, I'd say you just ate too much barbecue, JR. But I think you're right. This is personal now.
And that makes everything more dangerous for everyone involved.
Absolutely. This is going to get a lot worse before it gets better.
Hey there, Mr. Number One Contender. Your partner asked me to manage the two of you tonight, and I said I'd be happy to do it. He's such a good friend. And in case you were wondering, that's all he is to me. Hint, hint.
Welcome to Raw, where we're less than 4 weeks away from Cyber Sunday. This is good old JR Jim Ross, here with a Hall of Famer, Jerry the King Lawler, the King of Memphis at ringside. And tonight, the champion meets his number one contender in tag team action.
Sparks are gonna fly, JR. These guys are looking to get any advantage they can over each other.
A victory here tonight would be a huge boost heading into Cyber Sunday.
And whoever loses is gonna have his work cut out for him between now and then.
evening, everybody, and welcome to Raw, live tonight from Las Vegas, Nevada. Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
I'll tell you, JR, if I were a gambling man, I'd bet everything I owned that this was going to be one of the best Raws ever.
I wouldn't bet against it, King. I know what's on the schedule, and let me just say that these fans have hit the jackpot tonight.
You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be... No, go ahead and say it, JR.
All right, I will. I think this one's got all the makings of a bona fide slobber knocker.
He reversed it. Randy Orton is a genius, JR. As soon as he got what he needed from Triple H and Ric Flair, he turned on him and struck out on his own.
I think you've got a selective memory there, Kingfish. I seem to remember Triple H and Ric Flair turning on Orton and knocking some of the cockiness out of him when they did it.
Well, if that's true, it's just a matter of jealousy. And I think that's pretty sad, coming from two men who have more than 25 world title reigns between them.
The Game and Flair are no strangers to championship gold, but Orton won it younger than either one of them. And don't think he didn't let it go straight to his head either.
You always see the worst in people, JR. Why shouldn't Orton be proud of being the youngest world champion in WWE history?
And it's been reversed.
I don't understand how these fans can boo Edge, JR. They've got no respect for everything he's done for them.
Oh, you're full of it, King. These fans don't give a damn about Edge because they know that Edge doesn't give a damn about them either.
How can you say that, JR? Edge is one of the most exciting and dynamic superstars on the Raw roster. And I hope you don't drive him to SmackDown with the way you slander him. I don't think I've ever seen a guy as well put together as the Masterpiece. He really is like a work of art.
Look, I don't know art, but I know what I don't like, and I don't like Master's arrogance.
There he goes, JR. He's been busted open. Look at all of that blood.
Would you at least try and not sound so gleeful, King? This is serious.
You're darn right it's serious, JR. It's deadly serious. All's fair.
There's some evil intentions in the eyes of that man right there.
There it is! Spear! You gotta give him credit for that one, JR.
This could be a pinfall.
1, 2, 3.
Did you ever think you'd be watching these super...
I don't think these two would mind getting another piece of the champ.
Yeah, but he'd be an idiot to give it to him right now. Besides, I think I'd rather get a piece of...
Easy there, Uncle Jerry. This is a family show. Boy, howdy. If looks could kill.
Come on, JR. He's a professional. Do you seriously think he's going to bust up a successful team over a woman?
It sure wouldn't be the first time.
What? Being the #1 contender isn't enough? You've got to try to make me look like an idiot in a tag team match too? If you're really as good as you say you are, how about you meet me in the ring this week, one-on-one?
I was gonna wish you luck in your match this week, but I guess you probably don't want it, do you? What do you need luck for? Everything's going your way. Must be nice.
Cyber Sunday is less than 3 weeks away, and you can feel the electricity in the air. This is Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler, and the #1 contender is in action here tonight.
Apparently, he didn't like what his opponent was saying about him, and he's going to do something about it.
I just hope he doesn't let this distract him from his championship match at Cyber Sunday.
Hey, if you want to be the champ, you've got to be prepared to take on all comers, JR.
What a reversal.
I can't believe he countered that one. Is it just me, or does the dead man seem a little off tonight?
I don't know what match you're watching, King, but the dead man looks as good tonight as when he first appeared in the WWE.
I'm not sure if he's going up, JR. This could be big. I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight.
I think you're right, King. These superstars seem intent on taking each other to the limit.
I love that attitude, JR. Go big or go home.
Well, these superstars sure aren't going home until this match is settled once and for all.
Look at the masterpiece. This guy's like a piece of art or something.
Well, the masterpiece is a piece of something, all right, but I'm not sure art's the word I'd choose.
Whoa, easy, Chief. We got kids watching. Wow, listen, here's the pin. Could this be it?
1, 2.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's gonna go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way.
You know, JR, it's obvious that the only exercise you get is stretching the truth or jumping to conclusions.
Well, judging from the shape I'm in, I don't appear to be doing too much of either, King. You're looking pretty fit, though, I must say. What an incredible performance by these phenomenal superstars.
Did you expect anything less, JR? I mean, look who's in the ring right now.
No, I didn't, King. I had high expectations, and I'm happy to say that this match has exceeded them all.
Here's the cover, JR.
Sounds like this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
Who cares about them, JR? Look what's going on in the ring.
We've just received word that something's going on backstage.
Let me go!
Just tell me what he's got that I don't.
You're hurting my arm!
Listen, I know if we just spend some more time together, you'd come around.
This is sick.
In fact, that's exactly what I've got planned.
Talk about someone who needs to get set straight, and I think I know just the superstar to do it.
you were a little worried about last week, but don't be. Everything's going just fine with us. But you and me, we need to talk. I've got a few things on my mind, so I think I'll sit in on your match as a special announcer.
I'm so sorry, but I'm not going to be able to manage you this week. I kind of got something else going on. But I'm sure you're going to do great. Oh, and if you see your partner, you might want to talk to him. He seems kind of upset about something.
Cyber Sunday is less than 2 weeks away. This is Oklahoma's own Jim Ross, along with the king of Memphis, Jerry Lawler. And folks, the #1 contender has got to be beside himself after what happened last week.
Yeah, it's a shame what happened to his girlfriend, but he can't let that distract him from his championship match.
How can he not? She was kidnapped by a superstar he thought he could trust.
All I'm saying is, the championship is either your top priority or it isn't. And if it isn't, forget about holding it. What a counter!
Is there any superstar in WWE who can go toe-to-toe with that man, The Undertaker? I don't think there is.
Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? There's no way The Undertaker's gonna win this match. Just look at him.
Oh, I am, King. I'm looking at one of the most awesome forces I've ever seen in a WWE ring. And I think the dead man's going to remind everyone tonight why they call him the Phenom. I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR.
Well, I did have some good old Oklahoma barbecue before tonight's show, but I don't think that's it, Kenny.
I can't believe he countered that one. I hate to admit it, when I look at superstars like the Great Khali, part of me is glad I don't wrestle that much anymore.
Are you seriously admitting?
My God, would you look at the power of this superstar?
Here we go, Tombstone Piledriver.
He's got his opponent in a pinning predicament. I don't think he's climbing up there for the view. That went nowhere.
This is Raw action at its finest. That's why Raw is the #1 brand.
Oh boy, these top rope moves can go either way. Is it just me? Or does the dead man seem a little off tonight?
I don't know what match you're watching, King, but the dead man looks...
Oh man, don't tell me he's about to do what I think he's about to do.
Tombstone Piledriver! My God, what an impact!
This could be a pinfall.
1, 2, 3. Boy, what a match.
Someone get this guy a straitjacket. He's completely lost it.
He's crazier than a bag of foxes, and that only makes him more dangerous.
I know the number one contender has to prepare for his title match, but something's got to be done about this guy.
Well, if he's going to do it, he'd better do it soon.
For his own sake, as well as for Tori's.
Yeah, he can't be worrying about this come Cyber Sunday.
Cyber Sunday is just 6 days away. It's good old JR Jim Ross and my Hall of Fame partner Jerry the King Lawler at ringside, and the right to be named number one contender for Cyber Sunday is on the line tonight.
Yeah, in a last man standing match. And the championship match is less than a week away.
It seems to be the only way to settle this bizarre situation.
Yeah, but it pretty much guarantees that whoever wins tonight will lose at Cyber Sunday.
Welcome to Raw, ladies and gentlemen. We are coming to you live tonight from Tar Helia, from Raleigh, North Carolina.
We should have booked this show for an outdoor arena, JR, because Raw's gonna blow the roof off this place tonight.
You're not kidding, King. Raleigh is Raw country for sure, and these fans are in for the night of their lives.
What a counter! I don't understand how these fans can boo Edge, JR. They've got no respect for everything he's done for them.
Oh, you're full of it, King. These fans don't give a damn about Edge because they know that Edge doesn't give a damn about them either.
How can you say that, JR? Edge is one of the most exciting and dynamic superstars on the Raw roster. And I hope you don't drive him to SmackDown with the way you slander him.
A textbook reversal there.
He saw that one coming. Ugh. Ugh. You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be... No. Go ahead and say it, JR.
All right, I will. I think this one's got all the makings of a bona fide slobber knocker.
Is it just me, or does the dead man seem a little off tonight?
I don't know what match you're watching, King, but the dead man looks as good tonight as when he first appeared in the WWE.
I'm not sure if it's your eyes or your brain that shot JR, but that's ridiculous. The Undertaker should quit now, while he can still retire with some dignity.
It doesn't appear that Edge is getting much love from this crowd tonight, and who can blame them? They're certainly not getting much from Edge.
That's not true, JR. I'm sure this arena is just full of Edgeheads tonight. You might not hear them cheering, but that's probably because they're in awe of the fact that they're watching their favorite superstar.
Or maybe it's because the Edgeheads turned on Edge right about the same time he turned on them, King. I think they do a pretty good job of making themselves heard, but with those boos instead of cheers now.
Any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
That's for sure. No matter how beat up you are, you can't ever let your opponent know the extent of your injury.
And that's easier said than done. Oh, here we go. What a jerk. How about continuing the match?
I don't think he's in any hurry to end this one, King. And I don't think the crowd wants it to end either.
Wow. Listen to these fans, JR.
You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all the people some of the time, but there's no fooling the WWE fans at all.
I don't think anyone's happier about the outcome of this match than this young woman right here.
You can say that again. And I hope he's got something left in the tank, because she looks to be in a celebrating mood.
Congratulations, but I've got to say, you don't look like you've got much left.
Well, I hate to agree with him, but
You better not use this as an excuse when I beat you this Sunday. You got me?
Hey, you! Listen, there's a big movie opening that we can go to this weekend, and the GM's trying to get some superstars for an autograph signing. We should go to one of them, or maybe even both. What do you think?
I know you and your partner are on the outs, and I heard he's going to be at ringside this week, but don't use him as an excuse for why you couldn't beat me. Unless you want to look like an even bigger loser than you're going to be already.
Hey, champ! Oops. I guess I can't call you that quite yet. I'm so proud of you, and I know you're gonna win tonight. And I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna be able to be there in person, but there's something else I gotta do.
It's Cyber Sunday, and Raw is live on pay-per-view.
The champion is ready for battle.
And I only hope the challenger can say the same.
After that last man standing match, I'm not so sure.
We'll find out tonight when two of Raw's best square off for the championship.
He reversed it.
Oh! Excellent counter. What ring presence.
I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans will be... If you root around under the ring long enough, you're bound to find a weapon of some sort or another. Good grief! I don't care how tough you are. A chair shot is a chair shot.
And you can't take too many of those and expect to continue. Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's gonna go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way.
You know, JR, it's obvious that the only exercise you get is stretching the truth or jumping to conclusions.
Well, judging from the shape I'm in, I don't appear to be doing too much of either. You can't question the heart of any WWE superstar. But there comes a point where you're just not able to physically continue.
Listen to the crowd, JR. I think they've got something to say to these superstars.
And it's been reversed.
You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars...
If I live to be 100, I'll never understand why they leave so many damn weapons under the ring. It's almost like they want the superstars to use them on each other.
I think it's pretty obvious. Oh, man. Don't tell me he's about to do what I think he's about to do.
Tombstone pile driver. My God, what an impact. He may get the 3 count here.
Oh, man. Did you hear that chair shot, JR?
I'd be surprised if there was a single person in this arena who didn't, King.
I think we're going to find out just how much... Look at that! He's busted wide open! This is great!
I don't know what's so great about watching a human being brutalized like this.
Come on, JR. You know this isn't ballet. You know, JR, everyone goes on and on about how great The Undertaker is, but I think he's overrated. It takes more than black lights and some dry ice to impress me.
How about a perfect record at WrestleMania, King? How about being a multiple-time WWE champion? Does that impress you?
Now, come on, JR. I'm not saying that the dead man doesn't have 1 or 2 impressive achievements to his name. I just think he's taken too seriously for a grown man who dresses like it's Halloween every day.
1 or 2?
There's a reason they call him the Phenom King. He's been one of the most dominant, and there's the cover.
1, 2.
These superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough.
My God, would you look at the power of this superstar?
Here we go. Tombstone pile driver. There's the pin.
1, 2, 3.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
He did it! By God, he did it! Raw has a new champion!
I don't believe this. How the heck did he pull that off?
I'm as shocked as you are, King, but the proof is right there in that ring.
He shouldn't have even been able to stand. And now he's the champion.
This might have been the most incredible thing I've ever seen.
And I don't care how you feel about it. Anyone who comes out on top after all that deserves the gold.
You can say that again. As far as I'm concerned, he's the greatest superstar in all of sports entertainment.
And he's a Raw exclusive. The best of the best.
Congratulations, champ! I'm so proud of you. I've already made the arrangements for a big victory party for you. You're going to love it. I also sent you some photos that I think you're really gonna love.